Okay. All right, welcome back, everyone. Today I was going to take a little break from Orc Quest and try something else. And it's Halloween time, so spooky games are appropriate, I think. And one of my favorites is Sub Terra. And this is a tile laying game, and the theme of the game is you are all cavers, and you're lost in a cave, and you're trying to get out, and you are not alone down here. So just think of the movie The Descent, where all the cavers are stuck, and there's these creatures down there. Same idea here, but in board game format. So let me give you a brief introduction to the game and how it's played, and then we will get going. So right off the bat here, we've got the starting tile right in the center of the table, and our cavers will start on these tiles. And now what you can do in this game is each player takes a character. Those characters have a special ability and a passive ability, usually. So one of each. And what happens is on your turn, you have two action points, I should say, that you can spend to do whatever you want. The first most basic action you can do is you can reveal a tile. You select a direction first, and then you can reveal that tile and lay it down. And it has to connect. You can see there's like pathways here. The first tile here has all four pathways connected. It has to be oriented in such a way that it connects to an existing connection. And you can only reveal tiles adjacent to yourself. Okay, and that's just revealing a tile. So I've got my stack of tiles here. This represents our cave. And so if I wanted to reveal down here, let's say, I would draw a tile. This is one action. Okay, and there's a gas tile. And notice there's two connection points. I can choose which way it goes, but I always have to declare which way I'm going before I draw the tile. So I can, let's say we'll put it this way. And then maybe for my second action, I'll reveal over here, and I'll set this tile out. That is a horror tile, and I'll go over what the tiles are in a second. And that would be like a basic reveal action. Just revealing the stuff adjacent to you. The next move you can do is called an explore, which is you reveal a tile and move on to it in one action. And that also costs one action point. The reveal costs one action point. And remember, you get two on your turn. So I could say, let's say I'm starting on this tile and I want to just immediately go to this tile. I'm going to say I'm going to explore over here, not just a reveal, an actual explore. Reveal it. Set the tile in such a way that it connects. The ones with the arrows always have to face away from the tile that you're on. And I would move. And that would all be considered one action. So it's a little riskier because you're moving onto the tile before you even know what it is, but you're getting through the tiles faster. Getting through the cave tiles faster. And the trick with this game is the exit tile, the exit to the entire cave, is somewhere in the bottom 6 tiles. So you have to make haste, get through this stack quickly, because, and I'll introduce you to this next, we've got this event deck here. Notice it's got like a lit flashlight on it. And as we go through this event deck and different events are happening to us, well, eventually we'll get down to this last one where the flashlight is not lit. This is the time, out of time. This is the out of time card, and what this means is that at the end of each player's turn, they have to roll a skill check, and if they fail, they die. So we have to get through that stack of tiles before we run out of our flashlights. So we can reveal, we can explore, which is a reveal and a move in one. We can also move, so one action point could just be to move one tile to an adjacent tile. That's just one action point. Okay, just one action, two actions. Let's get a couple more tiles on the board here. Another action you can perform is called a run. Run takes 2 action points. It takes both of your action points, but you get to move 3 tiles, run 3 tiles, but they have to be revealed tiles only. So I could go 1, 2, 3 for 2 action points, and that would be the end of that character's turn. Another thing I can do on my turn, I can spend 2 action points to heal a body point of damage, and I'll show the character sheets in just a second here. Each character, at least the characters that I have chosen, they all have 3 body points. So if I want to spend a turn, I can spend 2 action points and heal for 1 point of damage. Okay, and then I just wanted to go over real quick. There's several types of tiles out here, and this is not even all of them. I think there's one or two more. But just a brief explanation of what these tiles are and what they mean. If you see a tile like this with the 3 little slashes on it, this is a place where the horrors can spawn. These are the creatures that are down in the cave with us. So potentially they can spawn from these points, and so we got to be careful with those. These are gas tiles. So when we are revealing from our event deck over here, if the revealed card is a gas card, then these spaces become active with poisonous gas, and if we're standing in them or we pass through them, we take damage from that. We've got other tiles here like this water tile. In the event that we flip our event card over and it's a flood, then any tiles like this on the board will get a flood token on them, and 2 things happen. One, if somebody's standing in that tile, they're going to take damage. Also, from that point on, anytime we need to pass through this tile, we have to use a special this is separate from movement, a special 2 action point swim action in order to get onto this tile. So this becomes much more difficult to pass through. Also, the gas only remains active while the event card that's flipped over is a gas card. So once we flip our next event over, if it's not gas, the gas goes back to being inert and we can pass through those tiles normally. You'll see some that got like a few little rocks on them and then dice faces on them. What those are cave-in tiles. So if our event card we flip over is a cave-in, we have a D6 here, we roll that, and any tiles on the entire board that don't already have a cave-in marker on them that have a matching face number here, like this is a 3, this is a 3, this would then get a cave-in marker, which looks like this, and whoever is standing on that tile will take damage. Now this a cave-in tile actually becomes an impassable tile, and what we have to do is another special action called dig. It is also 2 action points, and you can dig out an adjacent tile so that you can now pass through that tile. But there's always a risk of it caving in again. Some tiles like this one back here, you'll notice there's like kind of a weird X through it. These are either ledges or slides. In this case, because it's farther away from the arrow from where we entered in on, this is a ledge. So in order to get past this tile, to get over this way, we would actually have to place a rope. And again, that is another special action that we have to perform where we use 2 action points and we have to do a skill check. Oh, and I suppose I should explain skill checks real quick. Skill checks in this game are done with a simple D6 roll. And if you get a 4 or better, you've passed. If you get 3 or less, you've failed. And that's all there is to it. So I'll explain one other thing that you can do in this game, and then we'll get going, and that is the concept of exerting. So each player only gets 2 action points to spend on their turn. However, you can always optionally choose to take a 3rd action point. Now, if you choose to do that at the end of your turn, after you've spent your 3rd action point, you roll a skill check, and if you pass, you're fine. If you fail, you take a body point of damage for exerting yourself. So that's a way to squeeze out some extra action points if you need to, because again, you're always fighting against the deck here. We're trying to get through all these tiles. I think there's about 60-something tiles before this runs out. And then real quick, let me show you a few examples of the characters that you can play as. And so each one of them has a special ability and a passive ability. The leader, 3 body points of damage he can take up to. He has 3 health. And his, for 1 action point, and these little time symbols represent action points in this, he can choose another conscious caver, and they may immediately perform an action costing 1 action point. Use this ability at most once each turn. And his passive is add 1 to your skill check rolls. So that means he can effectively roll a 3 or higher and pass his skill checks. That's pretty cool. We've got the diver, also 3 body points. His special is for 2 action points. If you're on a water tile, you can take your caver piece off of the board, and then on your next turn, you can place it on any other water tile that you choose. as long as it's already revealed. So it's effectively kind of like a teleport that he can use in the cave system, teleporting between the water tiles. And then as his passive, he doesn't lose health from the flood events. And he can move on to flooded markers without using the special swim action. So he's much better when it comes to those water tiles. Next up, we've got the Climber. As you can see, for 1 action point, she is able to place rope tokens. And this is for those ledges and slides that I was talking about, and we'll see examples of those. Normally, you have to spend 2 action points and do a skill check, pass a skill check to place a rope. She can do it with just 1 action point and no skill check. Passive, she can move through squeeze tiles or tiles containing rubbles. So those cave-in tiles, she can move through those even though the other characters can't. Also 3 body points. And finally, we've got the Scout. And she has 2 passive abilities, so she doesn't actually have an active ability. Pathfinder. If you would place any tile, you may discard that tile and place the next tile from the stack instead. You must accept the second tile. Use this ability up to 3 times per game. So if she pulls a tile from the stack while she's exploring and she doesn't like it, maybe it's a horror tile or something, and she doesn't want to end her turn there, she could instead put it on her, I just put them on the character sheet, and then draw the next one out of the stack instead. Pretty handy, up to 3 times per game. Also stealthy. You can't be chosen as the closest victim for any horror. And sharing a tile with a horror does not cause you to lose body points. Probably something else I should explain. When those horrors spawn on the map, they will start moving towards the closest caver, the closest conscious caver that they are next to, or that they are near. If there's no cavers within 7 tiles, they disappear. And if any horror gets into the same tile as a caver, that caver is instantly knocked out. So in this game, you don't get killed, you get knocked out until all cavers are knocked out, in which case everyone dies. So there's always a possibility that a knocked out caver can be revived by one of your other cavers. So let's start playing. And this game supposedly has blacklight reactive tiles, so I'm going to turn on a black light and turn off the other lights, and hopefully it looks really cool. All right, let's start off. Let's place the leader, the diver, climber. Nope, wrong one. This is the climber. And the scout. All right, and the leader is going to start us off, and he's going to reveal only over here. Flood tile. Reveal another one over here as his second action. Oh, a horror tile right away. Definitely not going that way because it's a dead end. Okay, and tell you what, he's going to reveal and move this way. Flood tile. And since he exerted, we got to skill check it. He takes a body point of damage. Very first turn, right off the bat. We'll have the diver reveal here. Tell you what, he'll reveal and move. Okay. And then reveal and move here. Okay, we can connect these. Cool. Excellent. Climber's up next. And we're definitely going to move away from this horror tile. We'll have the climber move here. And then move and reveal over here. It's gas tile. That's not cool. Should we exert and come back? If it's gas, we'll be fine. We'll roll with it. We'll have the I'm sorry, this is the climber. Climber's over there. Okay. And the scout. She's moving 1 and we'll reveal down here. And it's another water tile. Lots of water tiles. Okay, that's a full round. There's no horrors on the board, so no horror phase. But we'll go and do our first event, which is a cave-in. There are no cave-in tiles. Oops. It's a cave-in. There are no cave-in tiles on the board yet, so we don't have to worry about that. At least not yet. First player token moves to the diver. He's going to reveal and move up here. Let's get aggressive with it. Ooh, there's a cave-in tile. And then we'll reveal and move over here. It's a dead end. Darn. Well, we know we're not going that way. Okay. Climber's up next. She's going to reveal and move this way. Get off that gas tile. Oh, no. It is a horror tile. Another dead end. Tell you what she's going to do, though. She's going to exert to run to across 3 revealed tiles. So 1, 2, 3. And then we'll skill check to see if she takes damage from exerting. And she does not. Scout's going to move. I guess our pathway is going to be this way. Dead end here. Dead end here. We could go this way. But we got a horror dead end here and a horror tile dead end here. Yeah, wow. So she moved 1, and then she'll move in and reveal 1 more. It is a cave-in tile, but hopefully there's no cave-in. And then finally, the leader is going last. We'll move 2. That's 2 action points, and then we'll reveal and move 1 over. It's another one. Sure, we'll go this way. Well, how about that? That's end of round. No horrors, so no horrors move or advance towards the cavers, but we'll reveal it is gas. So we will put the gas token on the stack. As a reminder, this tile now is active with gas. If we were to walk through or be standing on this tile, we would take 2 body points of damage. But nobody's there, so we're okay. And the leader went last, so the climber is first now. And the climber is here. So we could go 1, 2. And just reveal here, we'll exert to reveal this. It's another cave-in tile. But we can connect it. And then we got to roll her skill check. She passes. No damage. Awesome. Scout's up next. Scout's going to move and reveal here. And it is a slide tile. Luckily the climber's right there and she could place a rope if needed, which I don't think we need one yet. Leader's going to go next. Wait, who's that? That was the scout. Climber went, scout went. Leader's going next. Yeah, I'm getting myself confused. Leader's going to move here. Move and reveal here. Oh, there we go. Nice safe tile. I like to see those. Then finally the diver, who's really far behind. We'll just have him do a 2 action point run. 1, 2, 3. We could exert to try and go 1 more. Let's do it. Oh, he takes a body point. Failed his skill check. No horrors, so there's no horror phase, but we will do our next event. Gas goes away. And it is a horror. So the closest one is 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Doesn't really matter. It's going to spawn. Okay. And that's it for that round. Scout's first now. She's here. We might as well reveal over here. Reveal and move. Okay, it's just a water tile. We'll spin it this way so maybe we can connect up here. So that was a reveal and a move. And then we'll do just a reveal over here. And it's a safe tile, so that could potentially be a good way to go. Cool. Leader's up next. He's going to reveal here. It's a dead end. Good thing it was just a reveal. Let's do a reveal and move this way. Gas tile. Oh, we could connect this way. Maybe this will be the better way, in case we want to link back up together. That was a reveal and move. I have to move him. I could exert and try to just move onto the safer tile. Let's do that. We're going to move here for third action. Oh, he takes another body point. He's failing. He has the better chance for the skill checks, and he's failing them. Diver, let's do just a 3 action point run. 1, 2, 3. Just trying to get away from the horror as best we can here. And then finally the climber, who is still here. 1, 2, 3. Let's have her just run here. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the horrors have to be greater than 7 tiles away from any active caver, and then they will just disappear. But unfortunately, that's not happening. So horror phase, it moves 1 closer. Now we do our event. It's a flood. And I think we've got a couple people on a flood tile. So this floods. This floods. This floods. And the horrors are not affected by hazards and floods. Shoot, both those guys are on that tile. That's the scout and the leader. The leader is going to be knocked down because he's now taken 3 body points of damage. But the scout is okay. That's her first body point she's taken. Wow. Okay, and the leader is the first player on this round too. Darn. So we're going to skip him. The diver's going to go. He's going to move 1. And then he is going to exert to heal. Would that be worth doing? I think so, because he's safe on this tile. So yeah, he'll exert to heal the leader for 1. Then we'll skill check it to see if he takes damage. He does not. He rolled a 6. Lovely. Climber goes next. She's going to reveal this way. I'll move my stack of tiles over here. Okay, that's a squeeze tile. That requires a special 2 action point squeeze action to get into this tile. And then she'll reveal back here. And it's just a water tile. Okay. Scout. Scout's going to move. 1 here. Reveal over here. And it is a climb tile. Now we could use the climber to place a rope easily over here and then get past it. Probably be easier than going through the squeeze tile and dealing with water in our way. Yeah. Okay, horror phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's still keeping pace with us. It's coming up on our 6th, and then we'll do our event. Cave in. So we roll a die. 2. Any tiles with 2 on it, which is this one and this one, get blocked with rubble. Okay. First player token moves over to the diver. I think he's safe where he's at. He doesn't have to worry too much. Maybe he will just heal the leader for 1. He'll use 2 action points to heal the leader. So the leader is back up to 2 body points. And just call it good. The climber, on the other hand, actually, can the climber squeeze through? She can go through squeeze tiles, but tell you what, she's going to move 1. And then her ability is to place the rope, which she can do without a skill check. And only costs her 1 action point. So she is going to place a rope right here. That's going to allow us to move over here. Good play by her, I think. The scout, however, is going to move here and then reveal over here. Only reveal, not move. It's a cave-in, which is okay. And I think I might slide all these tiles over so I can more easily get it all in camera. Okay, that's it for the scout. Leader. He could heal himself, he could move. Tell you what, we're going to move one, and then we'll exert to try and heal ourselves. And we fail, so we don't gain or lose anything. That's end of round. Or, I'm sorry, end of caver phase. The horror is going to move one step closer to us, and then we're going to do our event, Tremor. So this means we all have to do a skill check, and I'll do it in turn order here. First player right now is the diver, so we'll skill check him. He's good. Climber goes next. She's good. Scout goes next. She's good. Leader goes next, or last. He's good. They all survived a tremor. Incredible. That was actually pretty awesome. And now the first player is the climber. So she can move. And let's start heading this way. Move and reveal here. Oh, it's a tremor tile. Darn. That means she has to skill check. She passes it. It's a 5. Scout will go next. Move here and reveal and move over here. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Safe tile. Leader's up. I think he should just run. 1, 2, 3. That's all he'll do. Diver last. Same thing. I think it makes the most sense for him to run. Maybe we can get enough distance away from this horror. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3. Darn. 1, 2, 3. But if we exert and move one more, we'll be more than 7 tiles away from the horror, which will make it go away. That might be worth just doing. So let's exert him. Skill check it to see if he takes damage for it. He does. He's back down to 1 body point left. But now it's horror phase. The horror does not have a conscious caver within 7 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it just disappears off the board. Back into the darkness. That's cool. But we still do have to do our event, which is another tremor check. No. Okay, this time around the climber's first. So in turn order, she's the first player on this round. She takes a body point. Not getting as lucky this time. Scout goes next. Scout's okay. Leader. Leader's okay. Diver. Diver, unfortunately, is knocked. But he's with a couple of people, so that's not so bad. And, okay, we'll advance the marker forward. Or the first player marker is what I'm talking about, sorry. The scout's already in there with the diver, so let's spend 2 action points to heal him for 1. Get him back up, and that's her 2. The leader will then reveal over here only. Gas tile. He will then reveal here. Only, not move. That's a squeeze tile, darn. Maybe we're going to have to go this way. We can all try to squeeze through there and just take forever. Okay, and the diver, for his turn, he's just going to heal himself for 1 body point. He's back up to 2. Does it make sense for the climber to go ahead? Possibly. We might be able to connect this together. Or do we just run back over here? I hate to get all the characters too close together. She can go through these squeeze tiles easier. Have her go through here and somebody else go through here, through the gassy area. So 1, 2, 3. She can move into squeeze tiles because that's her passive without having to do the special squeeze action. And that's it. There are no horrors, so we don't have to do any moving of them. We'll do our next event, which is Flood. Do we have any unflooded tiles? Yes, we do. This one. This is not a flood tile, is it? No. Okay. And that's it. First player token goes to the leader now. Kind of circled back around. And all four characters, excuse me, have 2 body points of their 3 max. So that's where we're at in terms of body points. Now I'm going to slide this whole cave system over again. All right, we're back online. Yeah, I moved the tiles around correctly, so I thought I screwed that up. Okay, it is the leader's turn now, I believe. Yeah. So leader's going to go. Let's move here for 1. Move and reveal here. Oh no, it is a horror. I don't want that. I don't want to be there. We should exert and move back. And we're going to. Skill check it. Man, the leader is just, he cannot do a skill check to save his life. Diver. Diver has to spend 2 action points to squeeze into this tile, because that's a squeeze tile. It's a tight passage of the cave. Climber, however, can move and reveal up here. This is going to be our only option, I think. We have to go this way, and it's a tremor tile. I was trying to avoid that over here, and we just run into another one. So she's got a skill check. She takes a body point. And the scout has to move, has to use 2 action points to squeeze. And I believe that's all they will all do. There's no horrors on the map, so we don't have to worry about that. But we got to do our next event, gas. And that is going to knock the leader. So he's on a gas tile. That's, I think, 2 body points of damage. So he's knocked. So I think maybe what my strategy going forward is going to be the diver and the climber are going to move on ahead. And the scout is going to hang back and try to get the leader alive. Because the scout cannot be chosen, or her passive is she can't be chosen as a target to be killed by the horrors. Also, I don't think they can kill her at all. Yeah. So she's stealthy like that. So maybe we can still get away. I don't know. That sucked. But thankfully, the diver's up next. He's going to move 1 here, and then we'll just reveal over here. And of course, it's another horror tile. This is not going well. Climber, reveal and move over here. Nice, clean straightaway. Reveal and move again. And it is a slide tile. That's okay. Finally, the scout. We'll have her move down, and then we'll exert to try and heal. And we do. She's back up to full. Because we can't enter onto that gas tile yet, because the gas is actually still active right now. Wow. And the leader can't do anything because he's dead. Or he's not dead, he's knocked down. Okay, there's no horror phase because there's no horrors on the board. But we'll do, the gas does now go away. And we'll do our next event. And it's a horror. But it's going to be up here because that is closer to an active hero than this one is. So that, that might work out, but I don't know. Okay, climber's going first. Reveal and move. Reveal and move over here. It is another horror tile. We have to literally get back here. I don't know if we can do that. We might not be able to do it. She did a reveal and move, so I gotta go there. Oh, this is terrible. We might have to just try and hide. Okay. The scout is gonna move here. And then exert to try and heal, or she is going to heal the leader, so the leader will get back alive. And then because she exerted, and she takes a body point. Okay. But the leader's back up, so he can now, what should he try to do? Well, one thing he can do is he can do a reveal and move, or a move, a reveal and move. He can give another character an action point, basically. Should we just have it, have the, maybe we'll just have the diver reveal that? Wouldn't hurt. Oh, reveal and move. It's like our only way out, right? We have to go that way. So he's going to have the diver do that. That's one of his actions. Then, what else could he do? I guess let's move off this gas tile as our second action. And then the diver can reveal and move. We don't have a choice. We have to get out of here. We're kind of trapped. And then one more reveal and move. We'll continue it on over this way. Ooh, lots of cave-in tiles. And that's it. He's far enough away from the horror. Now we all got to try and hide from this thing. The only one that doesn't have to hide is the scout. But the horror will move. And then we got to do our event phase. It's a tremor. So, first person to do it, the check this round is the climber. Fails. She's knocked. Next one to do it, the scout. Fails. She's still alive, though. Next one, leader. He passes. And the diver. He passes. Okay. So, the first player is now the scout. She can move... She can move towards the horror. Because it can't kill her. So she can move one. Well, there's really... She'll just attempt to heal herself. She'll exert to heal. And she gets it, so... Leader, however, needs to hide. And that's a skill check to hide. So here we go. And he does. So he is hidden, technically. We'll move him off to the side. The diver needs to hide. If the diver hides, that will make this guy despawn. This needs to be a success really badly. And it's not. Okay. Climber is downed, so she can't do anything. Horror now moves. So the horror can't move towards the scout. Her passive is she can't be targeted by it. The leader's hidden, so it's going to go this way towards the diver. Okay. Then we got to do our event. A cave-in. So we got to roll the die again. 6. And any tiles with a 6 on it. I don't think I see any cave-in tiles with a 6. Nope. So no rubbles end up anywhere. Good. Leader's going again. Now he's unhidden. I think the hide only lasts for one round. Yeah, so we need to successfully hide as the leader and successfully hide as the diver, or we're going to die. I guess the diver could keep moving, but it's better off if he just hides. So the leader will skill check to hide. He fails again. The diver attempts to hide. He succeeds. So we'll move him off to the side there. Okay. The climber is downed. The scout is gonna squeeze tile this way. That's 2 actions. And that's round. The horror is going to come back this way because it cannot see the diver currently, but it can see the leader because the diver's hidden and the leader's not this round, the opposite of last round. So it moved. Gas is active again. We'll put our gas token on there, and we are slowing down progress of mapping out the cave, that's for sure. Bummer. Diver's going first. He's now unhidden again. Let's attempt... We need to get hidden to get rid of this horror. That's what we got to do. Diver has got to try to hide. Okay. Doing it again. He fails. Climber is still knocked. Scout. Doing a 3 action point run. 1, 2, 3. She's the only one that can move through horror tiles. Leader attempting a hide again. He gets it this time. He gets it on a 3 and above. So he's hidden. So we're back to horror phase. It moves towards the cavers it can see. The gas goes away, but we're going to see now floods. I don't think there are any unflooded tiles, so we're okay there. First player token goes to the climber, who is downed, so the scout is going next. Revealing and moving up here. We have got to get this cave mapped. And then just, we'll do a reveal up here. Ooh, another safe tile up there. I like that. Leader. Leader needs to hide. Both the leader and... Yeah, we got to get hit. We got to get this horror out of our way so we can move. Hiding. Failed. Diver hiding. Succeeds. So now the horror's moving back this way again. What a pain. I got to get the skill check on both of them on the same round. Next card. Tremor. This is probably going to just knock a bunch of us. Climber is already downed. Scout skill check. She's okay. Leader skill check. He fails. He's knocked. Maybe we can just leave him dead and move on. Diver. He's okay. Climber's already downed. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to just leave the leader and the climber dead. It's like, see ya. We gotta... we want to live. Okay, scout is going to move. Reveal and move here. It is gas. Now, I could get rid of this. Her passive is up to 3 times per game. I can junk a tile and draw another, but I have to take the next one. So it was a reveal and move, I said? Yeah, we'll take that one over what we had. He's unhidden now. He's visible. So that was a reveal and move, and then another reveal and move. Darn it. Darn gas tiles. Or can I do it again on the same round? Yeah, I can. Okay, I'll take this. Leader's downed. I think he's going to just be out for the game. Diver. Reveal and move this way. Hey, we'll take that. We're now connecting up. That was 1, and then we'll just do a reveal over here. Okay. That could work. Climber's downed. That's the end of the round. So, horror phase. It's coming for us. Card. Floods. I think the diver is on a flood, but he's okay. So these will flood. And this one will flood, but the diver doesn't take damage from floods, so he's good. Just to give you an idea of where we're at, this is what's left in the stack. And I'm not sure how many cards are left, but it's not very many. We might not make it. Okay, leader has first player token, but he's downed. Diver's going next. Move, and then move and reveal. Oh, it's a tremor tile. Darn it. This could be the thing that kills us. We got to skill check that. He takes a body point. He's down to 1. I think she has to move through that too. But she has 2 body points left. So we're going to move, skill check it on that tremor tile. She takes a body point. They're both down to 1. Getting dangerous. That was her first action. We'll just do a reveal over here. And it's a gas tile. Okay. We can work with that. And that was end of round. Or do I want to just get rid of it? I might as well use it because I need to cache those tiles on my... Oh, it's just going to be a dead end. Because we can't go this way. There's no connection. That's okay, though. It gets rid of another gas tile. And gets us through the stack a little bit quicker. Horror's going to move, though. Still coming for us. At least for the diver, not for the scout, necessarily. First player token moves to the diver. He's going to... We got to go this way. Reveal and move this way. Okay. Actually, we'll turn it this way. And then we'll do... Reveal and move this way? Oh, it's a horror tile. Darn. That's not what we want. Climber's down. Scout's going up next. She cannot use that tile caching ability anymore. So she's going to move one, and then she's going to move and reveal. And it's another horror tile. Oh my god. But she can't be hit by those. So it should be okay. Leader's downed, and that's end of round. The horror will be moving towards us. Awful. And we're getting low on our cards here. How many are left? 4 or 5? We might make it out. Those two characters might make it out. A cave-in tile. Our cave-in. So let's roll our die, and it's a 6. Right behind us there. Ooh, and right behind us there. Good thing we weren't standing on those. Because the cave-ins, I believe, cost... Was it 3 damage? It's 3 damage. So it basically kills you from full health. Unless you're the bodyguard. The bodyguard character has 5 health. He's the only one. And that one. So, yeah. That is... that sucks. That means the diver has to spend 2 action points to dig that out. Unless he wants to move this way. We'll continue to work our way over there. Okay, I had to move the tiles around a little bit again, just because of all the, when it grows in a certain direction, it kind of starts taking over everything. So that was our cave-in. We moved our horror. Climber is now first player, but she's downed still. Scout's going. Move and reveal. We are desperately running at this point. We might get out, though. Move and reveal again. Oh, yeah. Nice save tile. That's what I like to see. Leader's still downed. For reference, he's back here. He's long dead. We're leaving him behind. It's very rare in this game that all the cavers get out alive. But the diver does get a turn, so we're going to move and reveal up here. Ooh, nice straightaway. Nice and clean. Another move and reveal up here. Oh, it's a cave-in. Okay. And that's end of round. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Darn, he's not quite far enough away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so he's going to continue advancing towards us. And we're going to reveal the next event. More gas. So this is where, when the gas is active, this is where moving and revealing in one is a bad idea. Scout is now first player. Let's just do some reveals. Reveal one here. It's a gas tile, and that's why. Right there, that would have killed her. Another reveal up here. Only. That'll be her 2 actions. Okay, it's a squeeze tile. End of her turn. Leader is downed. Diver. Reveal here. Gas. Another reason why we don't move during gas events. And then just a reveal over here. Oh, we gotta be close to the bottom of this stack. Come on. Where is it? That exit's in there somewhere. Look at that. Okay. Climber is downed. That's end of round. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's going to move towards us. Gas goes away. Next event, cave in. See what happens. This could kill the diver, depending on what it is. 2. No, the diver just got killed. Boulders collapsed on his head. Oh, no. Is there any other 2s on the board here? Yeah, it's already got 1 on it, though. Man, the one number he didn't need. Well, 1 of 2. What was the other one? A 3? A 2 or a 3 he didn't want. We're just down to the scout. We gotta desperately hope we can get out of here. The leader's next, which he is down. The diver's down. The climber's down. It's now squarely on the scout to try and escape. We'll just move over here. All right, we'll move over here to try and keep it all in frame here. Obviously, she's gonna move here, move and reveal. Oh, it's another cave-in tile. No. Not gonna exert. And that's end of round. But the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, she can't be chosen. So the horrors just go away. She can't be chosen as target. So we don't have to worry about the horror catching us. So that's cool. Now let's see what we get for a event. A flood. That's okay. All the tiles are already flooded. First player token moves to the diver. He can't go. The climber can't go. The scout can. She's going to move and reveal. A straightaway. And a second move and reveal. Another straightaway. Oh. And the leader can't go. No horrors. Event. We're getting down to the last couple cards here. Ooh, a horror spawns. But it has no valid target. So it's going to spawn, but it's not going to, it's going to immediately despawn on the next round. Climber is downed. Scout, move and reveal. Let's get a little closer. Move and reveal. Oh, there it is. The exit. Yes. So the scout is victorious. She's the only one that survived. Everyone else died. The leader we lost early on. The diver we lost right there at the end from a cave-in. The climber, what did she die from? I think it was just a tremor event got her. But the scout made it out. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, props to the scout. 1 out of 4 survived the caves, the Sub Terra caves. And we'll just back up here and get a sense of the overall cave we created as we played. But yeah, that was pretty fun. This is a great game. If you can find a copy, I think it's out of print now. It was bought by a new company, and supposedly they were talking about doing another print run of it. But if you can get your hands on this, this sets up, it plays 1 to 6 players. You can play solo, you can play with 6 people, which is amazing. It's a quick teach. It's pretty easy. It's not like, you don't have to think really hard in terms of, oh, I got to have a deep strategy or anything like that. It's just like, I'm moving over here, I'm moving over here. You know what? I don't want to leave my friends behind. I'm going back for this person. You make all those choices, and then whoever lives, lives. But in this case, most everyone died. Yeah, the scout ended up with a 1 body point, dead. All 3 body points gone. All 3 body points gone. Leader, all 3 body points gone. Terrible. But yeah. So Sub Terra, a lot of fun. Give it a shot if you ever get a chance to play it. See you next time, and happy Halloween.